Good morning. I just wrote on our Facebook stream, surprise! I'm back
here
for a day. I'm happy to be here, though.
We're glad you're here. How's it feel to be back on the morning side of things? Are you tired?
I was telling George, one of our directors, it's like riding a bike. I got back into it pretty easy. It was somewhat difficult to get up this morning. I will say that. But yeah, it's been fun. Get to work with you again, so that's great.
We're glad you're here.
Yeah, I was saying earlier on the show, the last time I was here, I had a little extra weight on me, about 30 pounds or so. So yeah, my daughter Baylor's 8 months old now.
I cannot believe it's been 8 months.
Yeah, and the last time I was on here was right before I had her. So I'm back on after GMS today, and it's been a lot of fun. And but I've been really cold.
Yeah, it's all kind of a shock to the system this morning, right?
Yeah.
After we had that warm up all week long, 81 degrees yesterday. Far cry from that right now. We're in the low 40s if you're stepping outside this morning. Of course, taking a look over downtown Greensboro, we have plenty of sunshine to go with that. 81 was the high yesterday. Average high right now, just for reference, is 57, which is about where we'll be today. 47 yesterday morning, 36 is the average low. And take a look at this. We came close to hitting that record of 82. But just 1 degree shy of that. Last time we were 80 degrees was back in October of last year. And just for reference here, we typically hit our first 80-degree day of the year in the end of March, around March 30th. So we're running about a month ahead of schedule on that. Could be another 80-degree day on the way by the time we get into early next week, too. Temperature-wise out the door this morning, 40 in Greensboro now, 43 Winston-Salem, 43 in Asheboro, and 44 over in Lexington. Of course, zooming out on a wider view, we have upper 40s along the coast, 50s along the Grand Strand, but take a look at all that cold air to the north. That's trying to move in here. It will today, but it'll be short-lived and really won't have much of an opportunity to set up shop because the high pressure in control of our weather now, giving us that north wind and bringing the cooler air in, will move offshore tomorrow. As it does, our winds will change direction and that front is able to lift back to the north as a warm front. As it does so, fog is likely to develop tonight and we'll see some extra clouds heading into your Saturday as well. Next big weather system for us will be on Monday evening and into Tuesday as that front out to the west starts to make its approach to the Piedmont. So closer look at it here on Futurecast. Shows you today, no issues. Extra clouds built in for your Saturday. I expect most of the day to be dry, but I'm not going to rule out a sprinkle or maybe a stray shower for some folks across the area. Of course, as we round out Saturday and head into Sunday, we'll see more in the way of sunshine by Sunday afternoon. Really two systems I'm keeping my eye on next week that are likely to bring us some rain. One moves through Monday night into Tuesday. They can bring us a few showers, but really the bigger deal I think is going to be the second system Wednesday into Thursday. That one looks to have a lot more moisture with it and could be quite soggy at times through Thursday before we clear it out heading into your Friday. So for today, sunshine all day, but much cooler by about 20 to 25 degrees. 57 is the high this afternoon under mostly sunny skies. Tonight we'll drop it back in the 40s as that fog develops and clouds start to move in for your Saturday. Mid 60s on Saturday. We'll have more sunshine on Sunday. Temperatures get back to the mid and upper 70s on Sunday. And then we're touching 80 again by Monday. Temperatures come down, but the rain chances go up by Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
And now we want to get to our first talker. It's all about Coach K and Blue Devil fans gearing up for tomorrow's big game. It'll be Coach K's last one before he retires. Tonight at 5:30, we'll have a special about his legacy as head coach. With over 4 decades leading the Blue Devils team, head coach his list of accomplishments are unmatched. One thing that is immeasurable is the number of lives he's impacted during his time in Durham and beyond. Duke University put up this banner earlier this week thanking Coach K. We want you to join our conversation this morning and text your favorite memories to 336-379-5775, or you can put them in our live stream right now on Facebook. Chris says, as a longtime NC State fan, I've always envied the class and success both off and on the court of the Duke University basketball program under Coach K. Brian joked saying, favorite memory is when this year is over and we don't have to play him anymore. So I wonder who Brian roots for. Well, Angie texted in and said, after Duke won the NCAA championship in 2001, I went to a book signing for his latest memoir. It was supposed to end at the store closing, but he stayed until everyone in line got seen. He's always been about the fans, and we owe him so much. that just really shows his true character. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, he's a fantastic basketball coach. He has so many accolades, accomplishments, awards under his belt, coaching Team USA. We saw some photos of him with Kobe Bryant. But the fact that he would stay at a store and made sure that every fan there got a chance to say hello to him, that shows a lot.
Just an amazing legacy, not only as a coach, but also as just a human being. You
Right.
know, I'll tell you right now, I'm a Carolina fan, but I still just respect so much what Coach K has done over the years. Not only, I mean, think about how many students have come through not only Duke University, but through the basketball program there, headed up by Coach K. And not only just basketball, but so many life lessons that he's instilled in those folks and who he's taught, and just his legacy that he leaves behind. Again, just somebody who's always ready and been willing to teach and help others out and help them succeed and, you know, set goals for themselves. So I think that's more of the legacy that Coach K leaves than the basketball.
Yeah, I mean, growing up not in North Carolina, away from here, I knew North Carolina was the home of the basketball greats. I mean, Michael Jordan for one of them, you know, but Coach K's one of those names that everyone knows.
Everybody knows him.
Maybe not knows how to pronounce, including myself. I struggle with that, but people know who Coach K is. They see his face and they know who he is. So a lot of people have been talking on here about their favorite memories. I want to read some of them. Chatty said that a wonderful friend he was to Coach Valvano, if I'm saying that right, when he was battling cancer. R. Bryan says, as a Tar Heel fan, Coach K was a real deal from a player under Bob Knight. Let's see. Gary said, I like the fact that Coach K has mastered how to mentor and teach players to get the very last ounce of their skills and talent displayed in games. Plus, he keeps command and control of superstar players with big egos by administering a perfect balance of strict discipline, love, and encouraging them. Not easy dealing with 18 to 22-year-old men. Yeah, I would imagine so.
And you know, we talk about, you know, obviously the Carolina and the Duke rivalry, but I mean, even if you look at Roy Williams and Coach K, like they're friends, you know, you know, that the rivalry goes beyond, you know, just basketball. You know, there's more to it than that. And you know, like you said, no matter where you are, no matter where you're from in the country, you don't have to be from North Carolina or the Tobacco Road or Triangle District to know about those two teams, about Carolina and about Duke and about Coach K and what he's done over the years.
Was it planned for his last home game to be against UNC? Was this like a thing, or was it a coincidence?
I feel like we've dug into that a little bit. I don't know if it was planned that way. Obviously, you know, he had a timeline for when he wanted to do things. He wanted to coach this last season. And I'm sure he looked out at and said, okay, I think that we can play Carolina there and we can wrap this all up and be done.
Yeah, I just think it's so funny that would happen, you know?
He
won the biggest rivalries.
So he won his last one in the Dean Dome. So now will he win his last one at Cameron Indoor against Carolina? We'll find out.
Yeah. Not only just senior night, but it's his night.
It's his senior night.
And we do have a special tonight at 5:30 here on WFMY News 2, all about Coach K's legacy. It's called Beyond the Court, so please check that out later tonight. But we do want to go ahead and get to some of our headlines this morning. Samaritan's Purse is heading to Poland to provide medical help to the people of Ukraine. A plane is departing from Greensboro with supplies to build an emergency relief medical hospital. 20 aid workers, including doctors and nurses, will go with the field hospital. Samaritan's Purse says it will also send 2 more medical clinics and 20 tons of food to the area soon. Today is For All Service Day. You can get free legal information on all sorts of things. So go ahead and take out your phone and grab a picture of your screen, or you can also write down the phone number. That is 336-355-6262. Lawyers will be standing by to provide you with all the information on everything you can ask of. So you can ask questions about estate planning, criminal cases, and child custody, just to name a few. That phone line will be open starting at 11 a.m. and you can call until 7 p.m. tonight. Today you can walk up to the Cone mammogram unit and get screened for breast cancer. If you've been putting off that screening, this is your sign that you can get it done, and you can get it done today. Cone Health will have its mobile mammogram unit outside the Dillards at the Four Seasons Town Center from 1 to 4 this afternoon. It's all part of the Dillards Fit for the Cure event from 11 to 8. And of course, we have all this information on our website, WFMYnews2.com. Guilford County has a new commissioner ready to get work. Done. Frankie Jones Jr. was sworn in as the newest board member last night. He works for Lincoln Financial Group in Greensboro and spent the last 6 years on the county planning board. The county Democratic Party nominated Jones to replace longtime Commissioner Carolyn Coleman, who died at 79 years old last month. She served on the county commission for 19 years. Well, if you're shopping for a new read, you can check out this bargain bookstore happening this weekend. Funds raised are going to a good cause too. Our ITN's McMiller has more on the event starting today.
And picking up a book can be a great way to escape tragedies and hardships we're facing right now in our world. David Beth Synagogue has tens of thousands of books up for grabs all weekend. Volunteers tell me they have books for everyone. They've gone out of their way to make sure they have books stocked that readers today are into. There's fiction, mystery, religion, and even books kids can enjoy.
It's just an invitation to everybody to come. We even have schools come. We have people who come because they want, in particular, health and wellness books. They take back to some private practice they have of their own.
And that's what the book sale is all about, getting people back out and connecting with one another. The bargain sale is the synagogue's largest fundraiser and is a 18-year tradition. Money raised will go back into the community.
We do a lot of things within the building, but we also contribute outside of the building, working with Out of the Garden to redistribute food. For us, we're always looking outwardly as well, to education, to how we're policing, to just the general social network of the Greensboro community.
And here are the days and times folks can shop. You can get a book for $1 today, Sunday, and Monday. The last day, bring a bag because you can stuff it with books for just $10. The Beth David Synagogue tells me that they are the only place in our community locally where you can pick up texts that deal with Jewish subjects. The rabbi will be at the book sale each day to chat with folks who may want to learn more about the faith.
Hi, Denise, thank you. The warmer weather this week helped put a little extra pep in our step as we kicked off a brand new month and took hold of new opportunities. There's a lot to smile about as Tracy McCain asks you guys to tell us something good.
First up in this week's Praise Report, the recoveries from illnesses and surgeries. Barbara Schuler said she's learning to walk again after suffering a stroke. Christine Harris has multiple reasons to celebrate. She turned 40 on Monday, and her oncologist told her she is cancer-free. She said God is faithful to his promises. Peggy Henderson said she came through her surgery and is on the road to recovery. Wilhelmina Eisler said her niece was diagnosed with stage 4 Hodgkin's lymphoma in October, but just got the report that she no longer has any active cancer cells. She said she's thanking God for his healing power. Some more great news involving the little ones in our lives. Darnell Wilson said his great nephew, who was born a preemie, is doing well, and so is mommy. Jo Edholms shared a sweet story. She said every morning she drops her granddaughter off for kindergarten, and she always looks back and says, "I love you, Granny." Oh, so sweet. Jo said it puts a smile on her face every morning. Tina Davidson said her granddaughter was accepted to UNC Chapel Hill with a 4.7 GPA. Tina's thrilled, saying it was her granddaughter's first choice. Kevin Graves is thankful to have a fun-loving family, and Denise Dalton's adding someone special to hers. She's getting a new puppy.
No one can top a new puppy.
No, that's exciting.
That is so exciting.
Lots of good stuff there to
Yeah.
be thankful for.
Yeah, a lot of people have already said the weather
Oh,
on our Facebook live stream, but what's something good happening in your life?
I think my tell me something good this week is that, of course, I'd be excited about this, but some folks at Appalachian State reached out to me and invited me to come speak later this month
Oh, that's
for
exciting.
what they're calling a Spring Forward event for graduating seniors in the broadcast department for, it's the capstone class or the final course that you take. So these are all students who are about to graduate in May and either have jobs lined up or are looking for jobs and kind of that transition from college to real world.
What does that feel like to have the university you graduate with reach out to you and say, hey, can you come talk to these kids? Like, as a professional in the news and weather industry.
It's pretty cool. I always enjoy doing it. You know, some folks are maybe a little hesitant about speaking in front of students. I love it, because one thing I'm speaking about is the transition about, always being willing to adapt and change. I graduated college and thought I was going to spend the rest of my career in radio, and had no idea that I was going to ever take this weather thing and go professional with it and go back to school and get my meteorology degree and do that. I had no aspirations of doing that at all.
So
just being able to, and willing to adapt to change and go where the career leads you.
Yeah.
So we'll talk a lot about that. I think from students that I've talked to up to this point, just kind of general chit chat. They're like, what if I get out of here and I don't actually like this as much as I thought I would? Am I too late? So I think about talking about that and talking about those changes and what could come down the road is exciting.
Well, I'm excited for you.
Well,
I know
thank
those
you.
kids will learn a lot. Well, I
Thank
guess
you.
they're not kids, they're young adults.
I know.
Right. Speaking of kids, that's my Tell Me Something Good. My daughter Baylor is 8 months old. She turned 8 months old on Monday.
It's hard to believe that she's 8.
Oh, it's so crazy to think about. She has learned so much in just the past 2 weeks. She started crawling in the past 2 weeks. She can pull up on things and stand there holding on to something. She started saying mama in the past couple of weeks, and she has 2 little teeth, 2 bottom ones. So that's why she's been really grumpy lately, because when those come in, yeah.
She is on the move.
She is. It's so crazy. And even from the first time she started crawling to now, I mean, she gets after it.
Wow.
She chases after our dog Wrigley, and he's terrified. He's like, this little thing is now coming after me.
I'm still unsure about that thing.
Yeah, he's still very hesitant. He loves her on his own terms.
Yeah.
Like, if she comes after him, no.
No.
But he'll go up and give her kisses and likes to nudge her with his nose.
That's cute.
It's really sweet. A lot of you weighing in. It seems like somebody's having a birthday. Let me scroll up to see who it is.
Dana had a birthday.
Dana, happy birthday. And who else? Let's see. Bobby said it's Friday and I just got paid. Woo, woo. That's always exciting. Carl also said it's Friday. We're all still here. That's great. LeVar's birthday is next Saturday. Happy early birthday. Let's see. Lakia's birthday is Monday, and she's so glad to be alive another year. Happy birthday, Lakia.
Happy birthday.
And yeah, other people are talking about the weather, and then somebody was talking about the Canes. Are they doing good this season? Is it even the season? I don't know much about hockey.
I'm terrible at hockey, so I'm not even gonna try to pretend like I know anything.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Well, so many good things out there. Obviously, the top one is it's Friday. We made it through the week.
We made it through the week, and a week of nice weather. Folks were talking about the weather. It was great to get outside and enjoy it. I went to the golf course 3 days this week.
Oh my goodness.
And I may make it a 4th today. I don't know. Today's a little chilly. Hard to be out there in the 50s after I was there in the 80s yesterday. But 57 this afternoon with sunshine, extra clouds building in on Saturday. We'll have some fog to kick off your Saturday morning too. And then I'm not going to rule out a sprinkle, maybe a stray shower for Saturday, but I would expect most of us to end up staying dry. Start the warm up again too over the weekend. 60s tomorrow. Sunday is the pick of the weekend without a doubt, with more sun for Sunday as fitting, and upper 70s by Sunday, touching 80 again on Monday. But of course, a week of dry weather, nice weather cannot go unpaid without a little unsettled weather either. So once we hit 80 on Monday, that's the top of the roller coaster again. Then we start to fall back down. 60s Tuesday, 50s Wednesday, Thursday. And as the temperatures come down, the rain chances go up. We'll have 2 systems on our way next week. One, Monday into Tuesday brings us a few showers. And then the bigger system, to me, the way it looks now, would be Wednesday into Thursday. It'll be quite soggy at times those 2 days.
Yeah, so it seems like Sunday is going to be the perfect day.
Yeah, Sunday is the day of the next 7.
Okay. Well, we hope that you have a wonderful weekend. We enjoy chatting with you here on After GMS. You can watch us on WFMY News 2 at noon on TV. We'll see you then. Have a great day.
Have a good weekend. We could be knocking on the door of 80 by Sunday and Monday. What are we clapping for? Why are we clapping?
I'm so excited. I mean, this is what I've been waiting for ever since really January.
Yeah.
When
Ever since it got cold the first time.
Correct.
Look who came inside.
Can you just please
Sugar
not
melt.
make it rain
Sugar
today?
melt, so I had to come in because it's raining.
No, we're so happy to have you in here.
So National Pancake Day, guys. How are you taking your cakes?
Let's take 2 pancakes, right? Spread a layer of peanut. Spread a layer of peanut butter.
I'm with you.
See?
I'm totally with
listen,
you.
layer of peanut butter, then some bananas,
Oh, yeah.
See, you like where I'm going with this. Tracy's
Yeah.
like disgusted by it. I said that I actually like peanut butter in my cereal.
Oh, yeah.
Cereal.
What? Yeah.
And you would have thought I had like 3 heads when I said that. Weather-wise across the Triad, it's a bit of a foggy, damp morning across the Triad. And that'll continue as I drop my clicker here. Sorry about that. And
The Aggies have a great mascot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Does a lot of the same stuff, you know, where they, just, and the music, of course, because it's an HBCU, so they typically play a lot of hip hop music and like oh, you know, and you just kind of like flow, you're kind of like excited about it.
I just found a photo of Bully and I don't know if you can really
you might have
see
to
it
get
too
closer.
well,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Let's
You have to
see.
step up.
I had to copy Christian here. Which one am I going to?
Two.
Am I going to two? Okay.
Two.
I'm going to 3. I'm going to 3.
Oh, well,
I'm
you
going
weren't-
to 2.
I told you 2. I told her to.
I'm not sure which one. Okay.
Musical camera.
So this is me and Bully. I was so happy to get this photo of me and Bully.